Well, we're here. The end of the school year. Finals week is wrapping up. Everyone's turning in their last assignments, last projects, stressing during tests. So I'm lucky enough to where I only have to worry about one test or one final, which is online, and it's due Friday. I have 3 days to do it. And for anyone who's done online school and online testing, it's the easiest crap in the world because all you have to do is perhaps copy and paste the question into Google search or something, and possibly find the answer or some sort of answer that you can kind of rewrite to make your own. Um, it's kind of what I did throughout my senior year, and it's what I've been doing kind of throughout college, and I can assure you that many other students have done it too, because it's the easiest way to do it. No one really likes school, so that's why people do it. I mean, there are like a handful of students who are goody two shoes, and not that that's a bad thing, but who are like passionate about school and won't do that. They actually study for the tests and are actually good students, and but those type of people, they usually are in some sort of medical field, business field, accounting field. They're not gonna become a, or they don't plan on thinking of becoming a 3D environment artist for games. Like, do I really need to know where Africa is, or do I need to know where the sun is, or like the velocity of the rocket to get to the sun? Do I need to know all that? All I'm here to do is like just make the world look pretty. And yes, I would do my research of the sun or the countries in Africa to see what they look like, but I don't need to know where they're at. At least I don't think so. But yeah, so finals is here. Everyone's wrapping up everything, and now it's Christmas break. And during Christmas break, we had like the one best holiday that everyone looks forward to at the end of the year, which is obviously Christmas. And I do gotta say I'm excited. I mean, over the last couple of years, Christmas has been like all right. Not saying that like my presents were bad, because like honestly, when you get maybe past high school, or like even kind of during like high school, like your junior year, Christmas, at least gifts during Christmas or presents are like don't really mean anything anymore, because as you get older, you realize that all the stuff you used to ask for when you were younger just made no sense. Uh, so when you're older, you just kind of like you just enjoy Christmas as more like just as a good get together with the family, if you have any family, or if you celebrate it, or just celebrate anything. Like during like end of the year in general, like even maybe if there wasn't Christmas, I think end of the year in general is just, if like there's something about the end of the year that just makes everyone feel like so like homey and like want to get together with family or friends and just have a good time, celebrate the year that you had, and move on to the next one. Because obviously, after Christmas comes New Year's, and everyone's like New Year, new me. That's all the cheesy crap. But I don't know. Like Christmas this year, I think is gonna be all right, or gonna be decent, and it's kind of crazy too, because I mean, even though this is next year, next semester, like I'm gonna be on my last semester for junior college, and then I transfer. And that might not be a big deal to most people, but like it's a big deal for me, because most of the art schools that I'm applying to are on the East Coast, and I live in LA, so I'm gonna be far from home, and I'm noticing that I really won't be home for much events like Thanksgiving. I probably won't come back from, because what's the point of going to Thanksgiving if I'm just gonna come back like 2 weeks later just for Christmas? Because obviously I'll come home for Christmas. That's like the one time I want to be home. But like Thanksgiving, Halloween, spring break, probably not. Like Christmas might be the only time I'm home for like those 2 years I'm at uni. So I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of a crazy thing to think about. And obviously too, like if you're in high school perhaps, or even in middle school, like or like and like it's your senior year of high school, and it's your eighth grade year of middle school, and this is your last like 6 months before you move on to the next grade level, like going to high school or going to college, or just graduating from high school in general. Like it kind of creeps up on you, like this first, this fall semester is kind of like, oh, whatever, like June seems so far away. But then as it gets closer and closer, you're just kind of like, what the hell is happening? So, yeah, dude. I mean, it's over, really. Um, Fall semester is over. You only have one semester left with your high school friends or with your middle school friends before you move on. Um, so yeah, just enjoy that time with them, as I'm gonna enjoy my time doing nothing because I mean I didn't really make too many friends during college. I mean, in my junior college at least, everyone's kind of doing their own thing. I mean, of course, I made friends in the classes I was in, but those are only like the class friends. Like people know what I'm talking about. You just have those class friends that you get close with over the semester, and then after the semester's over, after the class is over, you're like, oh, I'll see you around next time, or I'll see you sometime. Well, let's make plans together, and then you never see them, and then they basically fall off the face of the earth. So that's exciting. My last semester of college, or junior college, I should say, it's just gonna be just doing my own shit, grinding my own work, doing my own thing, worrying about passing so I can get my AA. Because it's the one thing. It's like I need to pass my classes. Like this semester, as a kind of like a retrospective. This semester I had gym class at 7 in the morning, and I live an hour away from my college, so I had to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning. And if I didn't wake up for that class, I mean, it was over. I just basically didn't show up to school. But like, I just I missed like half my class, and that gym class is based. The grade is based off attendance. It's not based off of like you hitting PRs or how many sit-ups you can do in a minute. It's based off attendance, and I missed like half. So I might have failed gym, which is funny as fuck, but also sad. But it's not like I wasn't trying. Like when I was going, I was actually hitting weights, but it's just me getting up at 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning, just to go to gym class. It's just and the reason why it was like that is because like the original gym class I took was the afternoon, but like that one was like some like PE class from high school. I wanted like an actual weight class, like a weight room class. So it's whatever. It happens, and if I have to retake it, then I have to retake it. Because for some reason, in order to get my AA, I need to take a kinesiology class because that makes sense. But but yeah, it's over. The semester's over, basically. This is technically the last week I think for most people, but I mean it's over, man. The final grind to hit summer. The grind does not stop here. You take a 2 week break or a 1 month break. Like last year, I had a 1 month break, but now I only have 2 weeks. You take that 2 week break and reset your mind, and then you get ready for spring. You get ready to move on to the next grade level or graduation for some. So yeah, I mean this video is kind of, I don't know, I just kind of want to talk about like whatever. I definitely wanted to be like that's basically the end of the semester, and I'll probably make a video for New Year's, but I kind of want to look back at this semester as like, what have I done? And well, I took a class that was 3 hours long and it was boring as shit. It was from 6 to 9, so that was bad. And I took a geography class, which was actually pretty interesting. Um, my professor in that class was very much a liberal in some ways, but the points he did bring up during class, I mean, granted, it was a geography class, it's not supposed to be political, but we did kind of talk about the politics in some of the countries, or in all the countries that we reviewed, because I mean, it does kind of go into geography, like what is this country doing different from this country, like how are the politics different, or like how is the government different, how are the leaders doing, how is the economic doing, like it does kind of go into geography. So, but there was a lot of views in that class that he pointed out, or like some statements he made, and it's just a very interesting class, and I enjoyed it. I will say that I enjoyed it. It kind of changed my perspective on a couple of things, especially within the United States. But I mean, the United States has always been fucked up in some sort of way. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good one. Finish your final strong, and I'll see you in the next one.